Hungary's parliament approved Sweden's application to join NATO on Monday, paving the way for the Scandinavian country to become the alliance's 32nd member. Hungary was the last holdout after Turkey agreed to Sweden's membership in January, as newcomers need to be approved by all existing NATO members. Now, Sweden, a country whose neutrality lasted through two world wars and simmering conflict of the Cold War, alongside neighboring Finland, decided to seek NATO membership after Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. But this was not easy, as while Finland joined in April of last year, Sweden was kept waiting as both Turkey and Hungary held up the process. So let's delve into a brief timeline. On February 24th in 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine after a month-long buildup of troops. In both Sweden and Finland, support for NATO membership grew at this time, but Swedish Prime Minister ruled out joining the alliance, saying it would raise tensions in the region. Then on May 15th in the same year, Swedish Prime Minister Andersson's Social Democrats reversed course, saying Sweden would be better off joining NATO together with Finland. And finally, on May 18, the Swedish and Finnish governments hand their official letters of application to NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg. The move had the backing of a clear majority of lawmakers in Swedish parliament. On June 28th in the same year, Sweden, Finland and Turkey signed a deal at a NATO summit in which the two Nordic countries agreed to support Turkey against Kurdish militants in Turkey and Syria. Turkish president earlier accused Finland and Sweden of being too soft on militant groups that Turkey sees as threats to its national security. On July 5th in 2022, Canada, Iceland, Norway and Denmark, who are NATO members, approved the two newcomers. By the end of September, all members ratified Sweden and Finland's accession except Turkey and Hungary. On October 18 in the same year, a centre-right coalition government takes office in Sweden after winning a parliamentary election. The new Prime Minister Kristersson vows to continue pressing for NATO membership. On April 4th in 2023 is when Finland becomes NATO's 31st member after receiving the green light from Turkey and Hungary. However, both countries delayed their decisions on Sweden. Sweden in June 2023 passes an anti-terrorism law which was at least partially aimed at addressing Turkish concerns that Sweden needs to take concrete steps to crack down on militant groups that have carried out attacks in Turkey. Then on December 26 in 2023, a Turkish parliamentary committee approved Sweden's NATO membership bid. January 23 this year, Turkey's parliament endorsed Sweden's NATO application. And on February 18, a bipartisan delegation of US senators made an official calling on the Hungarian government to immediately approve Sweden's NATO request. And finally, on February 26, 2024, Hungary's parliament voted to ratify Sweden's bid to join NATO. While Sweden has increased cooperation with NATO in recent decades, contributing to operations in places such as Afghanistan, its membership is set to simplify defense planning and cooperation on the alliance's northern flank. Sweden also brings resources such as cutting-edge submarines tailored to Baltic Sea conditions and a sizable fleet of domestically produced Gripen fighter jets into the alliance. It is increasing military spending and should reach NATO's threshold of 2% of GDP this year.